I have started the recording. In case if you want the recording, definitely let us know. We will share the recording to you over email. Okay. So as I mentioned that stress, we will understand this particular thing in detail in today's class first. So first tell me, what is the first thing that comes up in your mind when you hear the word stress? What is the first thing that comes up in your mind? We will understand this, like why we encounter with stress, but what is the first thing that comes up in your mind? I'd love to know. Yeah, sure. I'll share the recordings. Work, okay. That's good, Elliot. Uh, sure. So please let me know. Health issues, great. Money, okay. Nervous, yes. Money, anxiety, yes. So see, future concerns, grief, okay, a fear of imaginary future problems, a procrastination, okay, kids, relatable, business, current situation, money, family, okay. So growth of a new business or career, okay, distractions. Perfect. So whenever the lack of sleep, yeah. So whenever the stress, the particular word stress comes up in our mind, it brings a lot of fear in single word. If we say, as you mentioned, about fear about the business, fear about the family, anxiety, sleeplessness. Why we get sleeplessness? Because of thought of future, what's going to happen in the future, or maybe something I have done in past that's somehow relatable to the future, right? So all the time stress is always directly indirectly is somehow we are nowadays in this fast forwarded digital era, somehow we are relating the word stress, term stress, with the part it's just a badge of part of success. Like we feel that having a busy calendar, having a stressful life means we are very successful, right? But let me tell you, this is completely wrong. If you We feel that if you are ambitious, if you are driven and chasing your goals, big dreams, feeling overwhelmed, being anxious, living in a stressful life is normal. But we feel that this is a price that we need to pay when we are chasing a big goal, right? Relatable, right? We all feel things like that, that it's normal when you are chasing something, when you are so busy, it's quite normal to get stressed. And it's normal, stress is not always bad. Without stress we won't be able to successful, because just think about this, that if you are not having a deadline to give the exam, you won't be able to study, right? We will keep on procrastinating things. That's how we are programmed. So when you have a deadline, I know when the deadline, you are just about to reach the deadline, you are just about to appear to the exam, stress just starts to begin up, right? Because yes, I started feeling anxious that I have to complete this much of syllabus that's still left, and I have to study it, I have to revise it, I have to go to the exam, I have to write it down in the exam, right? Lots of things keeps up coming in our mind, right? So it's quite normal to feel stressed when we have a deadline. Mostly when we started feeling stressed, when we have to come out of your comfort zone, when you have a deadline, when you have to study a lot of syllabus that is still left to complete, you have to revise, you have to come up with the all the preparation, you have to write in the exam, you have to get a good marks. When you have this much of things that you are coming out of the comfort zone, that is making you to come out of the comfort zone to get good results, to get recognition, to get good marks, to get appreciation, it's quite normal to get stressed. And it's something that we should consider as a normal thing, because in some time I'll discuss what happens inside our brain when we got stressed up. But it's normal to get stressed up. But when it's abnormal, when you are not able to come out from this continuous circle of stressful situations that is coming up in our mind. Or maybe you got stressed for some situation or something, or some work or some family related issues, and then you somehow found the solution and you came out of that stressful situation. That is normal. That is what we call the eustress. But when we keep on, accumulating the stressful situations inside our body, we can't come out of that stressful situation like this, then we refer it as a distress situations or the chronic stress. And that's when it started getting accumulated in your body. So maybe if you can, think about this, that if you can think about this, that maybe sometime you feel that when you encountered with a stressful situation, maybe inside your body you feel something. It happens, right? For example, for me, when I encountered with stress, first thing that happens inside me is some butterfly kind of things, like the fluttering of butterflies happens inside my belly. So maybe for someone something different happens. For some people you encounter with headache, for some people you encounter with maybe back pain or maybe shoulder pain. So it's mandatory that when we get, when we go through lots of stressful situation, we keep on encountering something that happens inside our body, because anything that we think in our mind, it affects our body. Everything comes in our mind, it definitely has to go through our body, and the thing should be that we will feel in our body, we will release it, and the circle will get completed. If any one of you have attended the the Lions Gateway session that we have done in last 2 days, you might have already learned it in detail. We have discussed things in detail on that session. So let me share my screen again. That exactly what happens when you encounter a stress. So let's, for an example, that you are in office. Someone mentioned that stress reminds you the word work or office or business, right? So when you are in office, or maybe when you are in business, you have lots of endless to-do lists to complete, right? And when you have endless to-do lists to complete, the first thing that comes up in our mind is, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this in by today, end of the day, right? And then the stressful situation comes up, that how I'll gonna manage the time, how I'll complete everything so that I can, I'll go home without any stress in my mind, right? So whenever anything like that, any stressful situation encounters in your body, what happens inside your body? I have written here just for your information, that in your brain, the hypothalamus, it's a part of your brain, it sounds the alarm, and that signal travels down through to your adrenal gland. And what happens when that signal goes to your adrenal gland, that the person is encountering stress, some situation that the situation is not favorable for that person, that's what we call stress, right? So whenever you encounter that kind of situation, this adrenaline gland starts releasing cortisol hormone and the adrenaline hormone. Okay. And then what happens? These two hormones basically prepare your body to, respond to that stressful situation, for the flight or fight response. Like all of a sudden a dog comes up and the dog started chasing you. What you will do? You will fight, right? Sorry, you will started fighting, like you will go back, you will started running, right, to prepare your body to come out of that stressful situation. What happens at that time? At that time, this is something that your hypothalamus takes the signal. Your brain, what, your brain doesn't understand the language or things that's going on or that it's receiving. It just takes a signal through your physical five senses, and according to the signal, it just related with a past memories of yours. And as per the past memories, where we are storing memories inside our brain, inside the hippocampus. So what your brain does is, whenever you see a dog is chasing to you, your brain will take this as a signal, and it will look at hippocampus if any relatable memories are stored with respect to that incident. Okay, and it will take the data that what the person has done when last time the person encountered some situation like that, and as per the guidance that it takes from the hippocampus, it will prepare your body to follow the instruction. That's why you might have seen that if you if you put a baby, and if the baby will see that maybe a dog is chasing, or maybe even a snake is coming, the baby will not move from that position, because the baby doesn't know what is danger, what is normal for us, right? Because the baby doesn't still has the outer world memories stored inside the brain of the babies, right? So you when this is the normal thing that happens whenever we encounter the stressful situation, and this hormones releases, you complete the fight or flight response as per the previous memory that you stored in your brain, and the circle completes. That's how the normal stressful situation will should look like. But when the danger comes up, when you, let's say you wrap up, or even you wrapped up the office work almost 70%, but you still haven't done the complete work, or you are not able to complete the work, and your maybe your boss or maybe your manager has told you lots of things that you should do this, you should do this, why you haven't completed the work. We have faced like this, right? So you came back to home, you keep on thinking like this, and you came back to home, and someone mentioned that stress is equals to family or kids. So your kids all of a sudden started making lots of noise in your home, and your husband or wife maybe yelling at you and referring you that why you are not handling the kids. You spend your entire day at office. I'm managing my homework or something like that, and you came and still you are not spending time with the kids, and kids are also making lots of noises. And what happens, we end up reacting on them, we end up you know saying lots of words to them, which maybe creates a lots of regret to us at night, and it affects your sleep. So like this continuously it is affecting. So one thing that has triggered the stress, and you still were not able to come out of the stress. If you think of just think of your regular life, something like this keeps on happening. That means what, the stress that has been triggered in the morning, you are still not able to come out of the stress, not in your mind, not through your physical body. And when something like this keeps on repeating, keeps on happening, then what happens, this cortisol hormone or the adrenaline hormone, it continuously getting releasing in your body. And these hormones, it starts shrinking the hippocampus, and the hippocampus is a part of your body that stores the memory. So first thing that you will start noticing when you'll encounter with distress is losing your memory. Short memory things, maybe you are not able to recall someone's name, maybe you are not able to just you maybe you're thinking that yeah, something like this I have planned to do today, but somehow it's not coming in your mind, right? Also, not only that, it will increase the rate of heart diseases, blood pressure issues, digestive disorders, immune dysfunction. It affects your focus, mentioned as I mentioned, memory, then decision making power. So, and even WHO has identified in that 21st century that stress is one of the most foremost health crises that we all are facing. Even 1 out of 3 people in the entire world is now facing lots of diseases just because of that chronic stress. So, the core problem why we are stressed or disconnected. If you just see your chats, then you will only find it. So, before we do answer this question, tell me what you feel that what is the main issue, or like just ignore that. So, tell me one thing that what do you feel that what is the most important moment for you? What do you feel? What is the most important moment for you? Tell me in the chat. For you, what is the most important moment of the day? Yeah, of the day. If I say that today, what is the most important moment for you? The morning. Okay. Anyone else want to say something? What is the most important moment for you? What do you feel? Okay. Um, uh, Missing deadlines? Now, yes, we got an answer from Wilson right now. Yes, feel right now. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I think I was not clear to you that as Will mentioned that. So what I was asking is, what is the most important moment for us right now, in this moment? But what we are doing, we are continuously either thinking about the past or thinking about the future. What's gonna happen? Or maybe we have done something in the past, or yes, being mindful. This word is very, very important. Being mindful. What do you mean by being mindful? Being mindful means being in the present moment. So, like we, as I have written here, that we spend most of our day, most of our time either replaying the past, that my manager told me this, my co-workers mentioned that this things to me, they were so wrong, I was so correct, they don't know my situation, what situation I was going through, and lots of things. You, when you are driving, you are coming back, that those replays are continuously playing inside your mind, right? The past guilts, the traumas, the regrets, or maybe somebody told something to you, you're feeling so bad, or maybe you got so angry on somebody and you're still carrying it to with you, right? Or maybe we are just fast forwarded things to future, that what will happen, how I'm gonna spend my entire month right now, I don't have lots of money, how I'm gonna earn money. So most of the time in our entire 24 hours, we spend either, most of us, not all of us, most of us spend most of the time either with the past regrets, or maybe with the future worrying, right? So the mind always just switch on and off between, or toggles between yesterday and tomorrow. But what about today? What about this moment? When you start spending most of your time in this moment, in the present, you will see, you will be able to solve most of your problems. And this is what intuition is, more or less. Intuition is nothing much, staying in the present moment, being conscious, being mindful. When you are so conscious about the present moment, when you know what you are doing fully, when you know what you are saying fully, when you know what you are doing, being conscious, that means you are completely focused into something. Have you noticed snake? What snake does when the snake is about to give a bite to somebody? The snake does like this, right? What have you ever thought how, why this, how, or what this actually depicts? If you see, the snake is actually just cutting all the communication, or just it's removing all the distraction from the outer world, making a sharp focus into the target. That should be the consciousness definition. Okay, when you start removing all the past worries, or you just start removing the plannings of the future, you will start living in the present. You will see lots of health issues, lots of stress issues, lots of anxiety will automatically start, you will start releasing that. So as I mentioned that, how it's possible, when you know how to enter at alpha level of the mind, being conscious. This is the altered states of the mind. So when I'll discuss about this in like what is alpha, what is theta, what is delta in detail, very short. But when you are entering at alpha level of the mind, what's happening is your nervous system, it immediately moves down from fight or flight to rest and repair. And along with that, your immune system strengthens, your breathing deepens, and your muscles release tension. Your mind becomes clear enough to solve problems creatively. Alpha level is in Silva Method's term, what we call is the human intelligence level. So, we will discuss more in detail what is alpha level of the mind, how to access that. But before that, first we will let's do one meditation on the stress release. So first in this meditation, what we will do is we will identify any stressors that is affecting our body. Okay, so when you feel a stressful situation, when you have gone through a stressful situation in your past, what is like which organ of your body got affected? So we will recall a past memory, and in this meditation we will use three most interesting tools of the subjective dimension: imagination, visualization, mental screen. Now, I know that most of you already know about imagination and visualization. Now, what is mental screen? Just in a brief, mental screen is it's something that we will use in more or less while working in the subjective dimension. What is mental screen? Before you know that, just understand why we need mental screen. So in the physical world, whenever you are solving any problem, what you do? Either you need your laptop, your iPad, or maybe a pen and paper, right? To work on any issues, to work on any problem, to analyze the things, to, make the proper calculations and every other stuffs. Similarly, when you are working on the subjective dimension, you need a mentor screen. This is the mentor screen is nothing but a big canvas where you are going to work on your everyday issues in the subjective dimension. Okay, so what is the difference between imagination and visualization? In very short, if you want to understand, then imagination is something that you are creating for the very first time. You haven't heard about it, you haven't seen this, you are creating it for the very first time. This is what imagination is. And what is visualization? Visualization is you have maybe seen it somewhere, or maybe you have heard about it. You are now just recalling it in your mind. This is what visualization is. So if I ask you just to close your eyes and see me, you will be able to see me, right? Because you now know my face. You now know that what is the color of my specs. You now know the color of my hair. So it will be easier for you to visualize me with your closed eyes. Now, if I ask you to just change the hair color of mine from black to green, so you haven't seen me in green hair, right? So you will imagine me in green hair. This is something that you are creating a new Debalina with the green hair. So this will be your imagination. And visualizing means you are seeing me, you are just recalling me. Okay, you are just recalling me with your closed eyes. I hope now it's clear to you. So we are going to use imagination, visualization, and mental screen throughout our this entire session. Not only in this session, if you are practicing any dynamic meditation, especially the Silva method, these are the three things that you need to use on a random basis. Okay, because these are the main three tools that we use in any subjective dimension work. So in this meditation, what we will do is I'll guide you guys to go to your level, that is alpha level. So how we will do it? We will do it through physical relaxation. So, whenever you plan to enter at your deeper levels of the mind, it's very important to relax our physical body. Because until and unless your physical body is totally relaxed, you won't be able to focus. Okay. So, we will do a physical relaxation first, like we will relax from our head to toe. Then we will do a mental relaxation. So, how to relax our mind? To think about something very beautiful, right? So, we will think about something and we will relax our mind. And then we will do a back 10 to 1 countdown just to go in more deeper level of the mind. Okay. No worries. I'll guide you in each and every step. Now, when you will reach at the deepest level of the mind, when you simply follow these steps, you will enter at alpha level. That is the most deepest level of the mind. Why it's important, I'll discuss about this in few more minutes. So when you'll enter this at the alpha level, I'll ask you guys to remember any very recent stressful situation that you have gone through. Okay. And after that, we will continue in this meditation. Okay. So I hope the steps are pretty much clear. Now just go ahead and close your eyes, find a comfortable sitting place, and I'll continue the meditation. I'll guide you guys. Okay, so take a slow deep breath. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Again, inhale slowly, exhale slowly. One more time. Inhale, exhale slowly. So, we have just talked about how stress lives in the body and the mind. Now, just let's experience a process to notice where it's hiding. Where it's hiding in your body, in your brain, in your mind, and let it go. So, this is your time. For the next few minutes, there is nothing to do, nowhere to go, nowhere to be, no one to please. There will be no one to disturb you. It will be just you, your breath, and your inner space. Take a slow, deep breath. Inhale. While exhaling, mentally repeat number 3 times. Number 3 is the physical relaxation level 3. So, from this time onwards, whenever we will recall the number 3, you will feel that you are going to more deeper level of the mind by relaxing your physical body. Feel that a flow of relaxation is moving from your head to toe. Feel that your scalp is becoming completely relaxed. Feel that flow of relaxation is moving downward. Your entire head, your face, cheeks, your nose, your eyes are completely relaxed. Your throat is completely relaxed. Your chest is completely relaxed. The flow of relaxation is going towards your hands, your shoulders, your back. The flow of relaxation is going downward. Your entire abdomen is completely relaxed. Your legs are totally relaxed. Feel that your entire body is completely relaxed. Release all the tension that you are holding for so long in your body. You are now deeply physically relaxed. This is the physical relaxation level 3. Now take another slow deep breath. Inhale. While exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize number 2 3 times. Number 2 is for mental relaxation. From next time onwards, whenever you will repeat the number 2 3 times, your mind will become completely relaxed. Now just think that you are sitting in front of a vast ocean. It's the night time. You can see the sparkling stars in the night sky. See the waves are coming and going. Big waves are forming at a distance. The waves are touching the seashore and getting destroyed. You can feel a gentle breeze blowing. Such a pleasant moment it is. You can see the bright moon in the night sky, lots of stars. Here you are safe. Here you can listen to your body. This is the mental relaxation level 2. Now bring to your mind a very recent stressful situation. Something from the last few days, or maybe from last few weeks, or maybe from last few months, that had actually pushed you towards a very stressful situation. Just think about this. Just think about the memory of that stressful situation. Now just bring the mental screen in front of your closed eyes. Mental screen will be a big movie theater screen, something that you have seen in your last movie theater. A big screen in front of your closed eyes. This will be your mental screen. Now, on that mental screen, see the last stressful memory clearly. See this as if a movie is playing. See everything in detail from that memory. See the situation, who are there with you, how you are reacting. What is the sentence or the situation or the words that pushed you towards the situation? See the scenes clearly. What is happening? Try to feel it again and see where in your body you are seeing the first sign of stress. Is it in your stomach? Some tingling sensation in your stomach? Or some numbness kind of a thing in your fingers? In your calf muscle, some stiffness? Dizziness in your head? A sharp headache kind of a thing? What it is that you are experiencing, or maybe you have experienced, or generally you are going through when you encounter with the first sign of stress. Now focus on that area where the stress lives. If it's on the stomach, just try to bring your focus on that particular area. Now just imagine a warm golden light is filling that space up. That warm golden light is softening that area, melting the tightness away. Take a slow rhythmic deep breath. Inhale at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With every exhale, feel that the part of your body is becoming more light. Feel the tension is dissolving and it's leaving your body. Now just imagine that golden bright light is spreading from that one place into your entire body. Feel that the golden light is flowing to your heart, to your stomach, to your hands, to your legs. It's now moving towards your head. It filled up in your entire body. Your full body from head to toe is completely covered with this beautiful bright golden light. Feel that your energy is getting refreshed. It's slowly bringing you back to your awareness. Feel that you are safe in this position, in this situation. In a moment now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you will slowly bring yourself back to the present moment. You will open your eyes and you will be wide awake. 1, 2. Slowly come back to the present moment. 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes. Be wide awake, feel fine, in a perfect health, feel better than before. Okay, so how is it? You got now how to identify where in your body the stress, the 4 signs of stress are getting accumulated, and just release that part of your body, make your body completely, safe, present in this moment. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So I can see we got lots of questions. So we will come back to the questions very short, just after the session. Okay, just to answer the question that Elena has asked before we move forward, as it is something that was related to this thing, that how do you plan for future if you are always in the present? So, just to answer that question, this is a very lovely, beautiful question that we have got. Okay. So, how to plan for the future? And it's very important to plan for the future. Until and unless we are planning properly, we won't be able to execute it, right? That's when the thing comes up of different brainwave levels. When you're planning for the future, it should be for a definite time, not for the entire day. You should plan for the future. You should think of the past to identify the last work that you have done and the feedback that you have gained from that work, right? So it's very important to go to past and identify the blockages or the hindrances that you got, or maybe the blockages or the feedbacks, the failures that you have gone through when you have done the same work in the previous time. Okay, so it's very important to go back to past, identify the things. It's also important to, as per the feedback, plan the future. So both the things are very important, to go to future, to go to past and accumulate the informations, but you need to be present to make the planning. And when you are thinking lots of things about the past all the time, it will affect your present. What we do is we don't go to past and come back. When we go to past, we stay there only with that regrets, with that hopelessness that we have faced or we have gone through. Or maybe when we go to future, we go there and we stay there only in the future. We are not bothering to come back to the present in very short seconds or fraction seconds or minutes, right? This is important. Okay, so when you will understand about this deeper levels of the mind and the entire Silva method techniques, this question will never come up to your mind. You will get a clear idea ki when to go to future, when to go to past, how to come back, and how to make the proper plan being in the present. Okay. I wanted to be in this position for longer time. Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. We will do few more meditations as well. So this is something that we have, how we can identify the blockages that is causing because of the all the stresses that continuously we are going through in our physical body. How to identify the blockages and release the stress or tension from this part of your body. Okay, because what happens when you are continuously storing the stressful situations in your body, what happens, it's affecting the energy flow in our body. Okay, and when it's affecting the flow of energy in your body, it's affecting your physical body's natural healing abilities. So our physical body is completely meant to be healed naturally physically, until and unless you are you are going through a lots of major health issues. Your body knows how to heal naturally. That it doesn't mean that when you are having some issue you will not go to doctor. You will definitely visit your your physician. You'll get the medicines from the physician, so that that medicines will help you to actually fasten this healing process of your physical body. But if you just think about it, that when you feel so stressed, or maybe when because of stress you get headache, or maybe you got influenza, or maybe you are not feeling well, you are not happy, you don't know why you are not feeling well. In these situations, if you just take a good sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning you will start feeling well, right? You will start feeling good. So why this is happening? Because at night when you are sleeping, you are entering to this deepest level of the mind, and your body heals naturally, your mind heals naturally, it clears the clutters, and then you wake up in the morning being refreshed. Now when you are still carrying this past regrets and past worries and future worries, when you wake up in the morning, you starting your physical life, you're starting your day with lots of energy blockages. This shouldn't be the scenario, because when you start your morning, someone mentioned, right, that for you the most important time of the day is morning. Why? Because when you're waking up in the morning, you are coming out from alpha to beta level of the mind, that is from subconscious to conscious. Subconscious, through your entire night, what the subconscious mind is doing. The conscious mind is active when you opened your eyes and when you started doing your work, right? Your conscious mind is accumulating data. At night when you are sleeping, subconscious mind just took the data and it started processing. Now when you are waking up in the morning, the subconscious mind is shifting the gist of the entire night process things to the conscious mind to start your day. Now when the first thing that will be there in your mind when you sleep, that something very negative or stressful, your entire night, the all the evaluation by the subconscious will be on this negative thoughts only. And when you'll wake up, the sum up of that negative thoughts will be transferred to the conscious mind to start your day, right? So this should not be the scenario. Now what to do to get rid of that? This is the 6-step process to enhance our body's self-healing mechanism. Step number 1, mental house cleaning. We will discuss everything in detail, every steps in detail. So step number 1 will be mental house cleaning. If you have gone through the Mind Control Method book by Jose Silva, the blue book, the small one, you might have gone through the steps. The steps are in page number 72 to 76 within these pages, okay? But here we are going to discuss things in detail, and we will do a meditation based on the 6 steps. So the step number 1 will be mental house cleaning. Step number 2 will be entering at alpha level of the mind. We already have learned how to enter at alpha. We will now know the benefits of entering at alpha. Step number 3 will be mental communication with the physical body. Step number 4 will be just bring the issue on the mental screen. You already know that how to bring the mental screen and how to bring the images into the mental screen. We already have done it. Now we will bring the present issue. Maybe you are going through something in your physical body, or maybe you are going through stress. That can be also something that you can bring to this healing meditation. Okay, anything that you are going in your that is going in your physical body, or maybe going in your mind, you will bring it in your mental screen, and we will work on this in the 6-step self-healing process. Then will be the step number 5. So we will bring the image, we will erase the image, and we will bring a new image with a replacement image. We will just replace the negative image with something very positive, something that we want to see, our desired outcome. Okay, now we will reinforce this positive image with our newly created positive belief system, and we will come out of the level. That will be the 6 easy steps. I'll discuss each and every step in detail. Okay. Okay. Sure. You all of you are gonna get the recordings. No worries. So as I'm sharing the screen again. So I hope the 6 steps are clear. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this for your reference. In short, I have written the 6 steps up here. Okay. Now let's move forward. Step number 1, mental house cleaning. That is beginning in beta. What is beta? We will come to this in the next step when we will understand the alpha level of the mind. So before we move forward, it's very important to do the mental house cleaning. So just think of it. In the morning when you wake up, what you do, the first thing, what you do. Anyone, what you do, the first thing, I want to see what you guys are doing. In the morning when you're waking up, brushing your teeth or going to washroom, started preparing for the day, freshen up, make my bed. Yeah, sure. I'll go to the previous side. Drink water, pray. Wow, great. Drink coffee. Check my texts. Coffee. Meditate. Big round of applause for you. For both of you who have done gratitude, blessing my day. A big round of applause for everybody who are mentioning these things. My negative mode starts to be active. Ali, connect with me. I need to hug my husband. Wow. Okay. And you know what? I just love the spirit that you guys are interacting. Do my server training. Wow, beautiful. It's very important. This is one of the best thing that is giving a proof that now you are living in the present moment, because you are now consciously listening to my questions and giving a proper answers to this. And until and unless you are not interacting, things you will that's our brain program, that the neuronal connection that is getting formed when you are getting this information, this connection will get loosened up. But when you start interacting, you are making yourself present, more involved into this into this training process, and you are actually helping your brain's neuronal connection to get more strengthened. Okay, so and share my screen again. I'll go to the previous slide. Just take a screenshot, whoever has mentioned that you missed it. So as you guys mentioned that for most of you, you do the first thing, either freshen up or having a coffee, or maybe checking your text notifications that you have, accumulated for the entire night, right? Or maybe drink water. See, everything, most of the things that you mentioned, most of the things we are doing to take care of our physical body, to take care of or to hydrate your body. You drink water. To make yourself active, you drink coffee. To make your bed, someone mentioned, right? Make your bed. To make your bed, to feel happy, right? You want to, you love to see your room to be neat and clean. You hug your husband to feel happy again, to release that, the happy hormone in our brain, to, trigger that happy mechanism inside our body. So most of the things that we do to take care of our physical body, right? But mostly what we miss is the best time to meditate, best time to take care of the subconscious mind of ours. And you know what? We are mostly 90, more than 95% of our everythings are getting controlled by the subconscious mind, being silent. And mostly we prefer to control or be more focused on the conscious part of the mind. This is where the mental house cleaning comes up. Mental house cleaning is nothing but just accumulating all the stress or the clutters that you are storing inside your mind and releasing the things. This is what mental house cleaning is. So as I mentioned here, as I have written here, you can see that every single thought that you think, it becomes a chemical signal. And this chemical signal just, tries to control your physical body whenever it gets released. So when you think a fearful thought, your body releases cortisol, as we have just learned in the stress situation, right? Whenever you get a stressful situation, cortisol gets released. Or similarly, when you think of loving thought, or maybe you hug your husband, or maybe you hug your baby, immediately oxytocin or maybe serotonin started getting releasing. These are what we call the happy hormone. This actually triggers your brain's happy mode. Okay, it makes your body feels happy. When you feel happy, what happens? Again, the blood circulation regulates in a proper manner. So every belief that you, every thought you create, it immediately affects somehow releasing you any of the either happy or sad, any mode it actually starts creating in your brain, and it starts releasing any either of the hormones inside your brain, right? So, and slowly, gradually, when you keep on thinking about one single thought on a regular basis, it will create a belief for you. It will create indirectly a habit for you. Now, most of the time, when we spend in the beta level of the mind that is active, it's configured in our brain to identify the negative things, because in beta level, something which is very active is identify the problems so that you can become alert, you can identify the issues and come out of the issues, overcome the issues. And as an adult, being an adult, we spend most of the time in this beta level of the mind. And as a nature, what happened is continuously, most of the things in say most of the scenarios, we keep on thinking about the negative things only. If whatever comes to us, first one negative thought triggers in our mind. So that's why Jose has introduced a beautiful concept of mental house cleaning. He mentioned in one of his books that if I have a power to, just remove two words from the dictionary, I'll remove the word no and if. Okay? Because there shouldn't be anything that is no or if. We should be the creator of our own life. So if we are the creator of our own life, then why no or if should come? We know what we are doing, right? And if we know what we are doing, if we know what will be our step and how it's gonna affect the future, there shouldn't be any no or if words in our mind, right? So what is mental house cleaning is whenever you will encounter with any negative words, maybe you said something very negative or somebody said something negative to you, just immediately say cancel, cancel. Say cancel, cancel in your mind, and not only say it, feel it as if you are removing that negative word from your mind. Okay, just try this particular thing, the mental house cleaning of this using cancel for 1 month, and show me the results. You will definitely see visible changes in your mind and body. Okay, so just try to use cancel and remove the negative things, negative words, negative thoughts from your mind, because you know what, the reticular activating system in that is there inside our brain, it actually doesn't understand or distinguish between anything that is true or false. If you just think about it and if you try to feel it, your brain and your body will feel as if this is the actual situation that you want to be in, and it will try to find the same, like something that will support this particular situation, right? So that's why it's very important to think positive no matter what's happening. It doesn't mean that no matter what's happening you will stay in your place and you will think it's positive. No, whatever is happening, just experience that, understand why the person might have done this. More you practice intuition, you will try to understand, or you will feel that what is the situation of the person, that the person has, behaved like this. And being in that situation, whatever the person felt was perfect, the person has done, and it's now up to you how you're going to take this. You will only take the feedbacks from that and you will move forward, or you will take everything in your body as a burden, in your mind as a burden. You will think negative and you will carry this forward with you in your life, right? So the thing that you need to keep in your mind is always try to ignore any negative thoughts or any negative words that you are maybe coming across, maybe somebody told or maybe you gone through. Okay, this will be step number 1. This step is something that we are beginning in the beta, that is in this moment. Next, step number 2 is enter at alpha. So this is step number 1, mental house cleaning, removing all the negative thoughts. This should be your continuous practice. It's not like that you are doing it whenever you are meditating. It should be your habit. It should be the activity that your subconscious is taking care of without your interference. Exactly the way you do brush. You brush your teeth, right? You can brush your teeth without thinking of anything. Automatically this things comes up. That's how your mental muscles has been built for. So this should be the thing, that whenever you are encountering with negative words or whenever you are about to say anything negative, just immediately stop yourself and replace it with something very positive. Just try it for 1 month and share the results with me. Okay, next, step number 2, very, very important. No matter what type of meditation you are doing, it's very important to learn how to enter at alpha level of the mind. This is what we call the altered states of the mind, the altered states where the human intelligence actually exists. So what is the alpha level of the mind, or even the beta level of the mind, or even the level of the mind, different brainwave stages? So let's understand this first. You can see the screen, right? It's very important. Understand that. So here you can see that I have written different numbers, 21, 14, 7, 4, right? Beta, alpha, theta, delta, action, thought, lots of things are written. So let us simplify this. What happens is inside your brain when you, maybe right now, I'm saying something, you are listening to me, right? What's happening? You are listening something, or maybe a voice that you never heard, my voice, or maybe a face that you have never seen, Debalina's face, the physical face of mine, right? So everything that you are encountering right now is very new to you. So whenever you experience something through your 5 physical senses, that is seeing through hearing, through smell, through touch, or through taste, through 5 physical senses, whatever you are experiencing from the physical world, it actually helps your brain to take this as a signal, as I was telling, and creating a neuronal connection. So in our brain, we have billions of neurons, and all the neurons are continuously sending signals to each other, forming trillions of neuronal connections. So whenever your brain receives something and it triggers a signal, it creates a wave pattern like this. Somewhat you might have seen in the ECG report of heart, right? A wave pattern like this. Same thing is happening inside your brain as well whenever you are encountering something very new. Or maybe whenever you are encountering anything, your brain is continuously forming signals. Now, depending on how active you are, so right now you are very busy listening to the things, taking notes, maybe taking screenshots or lots of things, right? So, right now your brain is very active. Even my brain is very active. I'm also continuously speaking. Okay, my eyes are open, my ears are open. If you guys are saying something, my vocal cord is open. I'm saying continuously saying something, right? So in this situation, our brainwave frequency is now oscillating very high, like this, approx 14 to 21 cycles per second. So this is what we call the beta level of the mind. Something or some situation when we are continuously communicating with the outer world, with the outer conscious level. Now, when the brainwave frequency at night, what happens? When you are falling asleep or when you're feeling sleepy, you started feeling a bit dizzy, right? You somehow started getting disconnected from the physical world. Or maybe when you're waking up in the morning, you drink coffee, you mentioned, right? Why you drink coffee? To get energized, right? Because immediately when you wake up, you feel somehow dizziness, or maybe you feel that you are still not ready to start your day. Why? Because at that situation, your brainwave frequency is now a bit low. It's now oscillating between 7 to 14 cycles per second, that we call the alpha level of the mind. So when you are sleeping, what's happened? When you are sleeping, your brain is dropping off. The frequency of your brain is dropping off from beta, very active beta, to alpha, to theta, to delta, and again it's coming back to alpha, theta, delta, coming back to alpha, theta, delta. Like this, every sleep cycles of yours is getting continued. Okay. So whenever you are sleeping at night, one sleep cycle is getting continued and you are getting the benefits of entering these levels of the mind. So just imagine that at night you are sleeping, you are waking up, you are feeling more refreshed. You are going or entering this level of the mind being unconscious, right? You don't know that you are entering at this level of the mind. So in Silva Method, what we are teaching or what we are learning is entering at this deepest level of the mind being conscious. Because when you know how to enter this deepest level of the mind being conscious, you will be able to reprogram your thoughts, your belief system. You will be able to get the information about any problem that you are going through. You will be naturally able to heal your body, activate your intuition, and whatnot. Okay, so that's why it's very important to enter at alpha being conscious, and this is what you are learning. You have already learned a technique, right? Through which you have entered at alpha. Now, more you practice, and the people who are already doing the long relax or the centering exercise, now you know how to enter at alpha and stay conscious at alpha, right? So, this is the second step, entering at alpha, being conscious. Now, these are the benefits of entering at alpha. Simply, either if you're reprogramming or giving commands to your subconscious mind, it doesn't matter. Just if you enter at alpha, you or stay at alpha for some time and then simply coming out. Let's say you are doing only this thing. Then only you are gonna get this much of benefits. No matter if you are under stress, anxiety, fear, you are procrastinating things, you want to change your habits, you want to achieve any goal, you want to solve any problem, you want to improve your immune system, if you want to keep your health healthy, if you want to improve the self confidence, you want to improve the emotional balance, no matter what you are looking for, you are going to get all the benefits just by entering at alpha. So this will be the step number 2. we will enter at alpha level of the mind when we are working on the self healing. Step number 3 is the mental communication. Whatever you are thinking, as I mentioned, whatever you are thinking is affecting your physical body. Our physical body is actually meant to return to a balanced state. If we have a physical body, it's quite normal to get attacked by any viruses or maybe bacteria. That's normal, okay? But our body is meant to come back to the to that it's to the normal uh, living state of your body, to the homeostasis level. Okay, if you know about the anabolic and catabolic life cycle of ours, what happens when we are going through that anabolic life cycle, that is up to 49 years of age, we are meant to be stay healthy. If you're not staying healthy through this anabolic life cycle, that means you definitely have to look into your body. Something is definitely not going good in the anabolic life cycle. Not only in your body, in the anabolic life cycle, in every aspects of your life, you just mean to see success, growth. If any part of your body, maybe be it your spiritual life, maybe your finances, maybe your relationships, any or health, anywhere you're facing any challenges throughout that anabolic life system, that means somewhere in your body, or maybe in your process, in your thinking process, you are missing something. Okay, now what happens when we are going through the catabolic life cycle, that is the decaying part of our life cycle. When you're going through this catabolic life cycle, when you know now how to enter at alpha and stay awake at alpha, give commands to your alpha, you can actually improve or at least maintain the present situation through this catabolic life cycle. Okay, and going through all the life cycles, be it anabolic or catabolic, it's very important to understand the mental communication with the entire body. Okay, now just speaking positively, researchers have been proved that just by speaking positive, it can improve your immune cell activity. Have you heard about the placebo effect? I believe almost all of you have heard about it, right? So there are lots of studies on this particular placebo effect. If you have attended our last session, I have discussed this in detail. The Rogan studies, the remission project. So we have discussed in details about this, all the studies on how placebo actually affects our body without taking any medications. Even the opposite thing is also true. When you are thinking negative, something that hasn't happened in your body, that may also happen. Okay, so that's why it's very important to mentally communicate with your body with positive words. So here few of the examples that I have kept. So what happened when you bring love or gratitude emotions in your mind? Oxytocin starts releasing, and when oxytocin released, you reduce stress, you boost immunity, you increase healing. When you practice forgiveness, dopamine and oxytocin starts releasing. So you can see that whenever we are thinking or practicing any of the positive things like love, gratitude, forgiveness, hope, optimism, belief in healing, belief in anything, okay, it has been proved that have you heard about the term effect size? Effect size, just by believing that it happens, just by feel that my body is in meditations we say that feel that your body, entire body is becoming more vibrant, more radiant, more golden in light. Feel as if from the universe blue white rays coming in your body. Lots of things we keep on saying in the meditation. What happens when you just think this, when you feel this, when you believe this? It acts like a placebo, and it actually increases the effect size of getting healed. Okay, so whenever you bring any positive thoughts in your mind, immediately this beautiful hormones will start getting released, and indirectly it's affecting your physical body. Same thing happens when you bring any negative thoughts. So whenever you bring any negative thoughts like fear, anxiety, cortisol or adrenaline will start releasing. Guilt, shame, cortisol, anger, resentment. So you can see that whenever any hormones are getting released, it's somehow indirectly affecting your physical body as well. Whenever you're releasing any negative hormones, it's affecting your body negatively. Okay. So, what to do? How to communicate with your body? If you are facing pain or injury, you can say that you are safe now, you can release the tension. Or you are having any autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease mostly cause because of you attacking you. You are somehow saying negative things to yourself again and again and again and again. Or maybe you are having some guilt inside your body. You are having some regrets that you are storing. Regret because of your own work, guilt because of your own work. It will somehow indirectly triggering any of your autoimmune diseases. So just in this situation, you can say or bring. I mean, maybe in any of the situations, what you can do is go to your level and think of it. Like maybe you are having a pain in your hand. So just think of it that what happens when you get a pain in your hand. Okay. And then just bring the mental screen in front of your closed eyes. Think of the pain in your hand and then for few minutes, for few seconds, clear your mind. Then again, bring your mind to this particular question and see in the mental screen what person or situation or who a person or maybe somebody or maybe a feelings that is coming in that particular mental screen. Okay, you might have read that. If you have read or gone through the book You the Healer from Jose Silva, this is again a beautiful book on healing. So in this book, Jose has mentioned or he has written a lots of meditations. So one of this meditation is this, like just close your eyes and bring a mental screen and think of a pain that you are going through and then clear your mind for a few seconds and then try to see that who is coming in that mental screen or maybe a situation, whatever is coming, acknowledge it, see, relate how it can be related with that particular pain that you're going through, and then forgive the person, forgive the situation, forgive the memory, forgive the feelings, and then come out of the level. It worked beautifully. So, as you can see, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this as well. So, this will be the next step, that is, speak to your body with positive words. Next, bring the issue, the present situation in the mental screen, whatever you are going through. So your body is relaxed now. You are saying positive words in your body. In that now, it's very important to in this situation as an adult you, as a more knowledgeable you, it's very important to bring that images inside your in your mental screen. So you will see the present situation. So let's say if you are having thyroid, okay, for an example, so you see yourself having thyroid and as a result of that, what are the issues that your physical body is facing. Okay, so you see everything in detail in the mental screen. Now the next step will be erase that screen image, whatever you have seen, and replace it with a outcome image, something that you want to achieve in your body, something that you want to get rid of the thyroid. And when you'll get rid of the thyroid, you will get rid of the situations or the things that your body is going through right now. Okay, so when you'll get rid of the things, what are the achievements that you can achieve? So now in the mental screen, see that you're completely healthy, you are doing perfect, you are doing fine, and see the things, the goals that you are planning, you're achieving in it in your life. Okay, and step number, so this is the step number 5, sorry, 5. So next step number 6 will be reinforce that image with a positive belief. So in Silva Method, we keep on using one sentence that actually means a lot. Whenever you say, see the sentence, whenever you say it, whenever you feel it, you will start seeing measurable impacts. That is, every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. Okay, so just reinforce the positive image with that positive statement. And from next time onward, from next day onward, just close your eyes, bring that positive image on that mental screen, give positive thoughts, give brightness to that positive image on the mental screen, and see that you are becoming more healthy, more rejuvenated your body is becoming. Okay, so this will be the 6 steps of self-healing. If you have heard about Dr. Carl O. Simonton, he was one of the Silva graduates, and long back. Step 5 again. Okay, I'll show the screen. Step 5 is bring the positive image, the expected result that you wanna bring. This is the step 5. If you want to take a screenshot of it, just go ahead and take a screenshot of it. So he has incorporated, Dr. Carlos Simonton, he has incorporated Silva Method into his research. So he was basically one radiologist. He was treating cancer patients, and he has incorporated the Silva trainings with his research on cancer patients, and he introduced one beautiful meditation, that is image therapy. Okay, so this is something, the image therapy is something that has been taken based, or that has been built based on this 6 steps of self-healing process. Okay, so if you want to search in Google to read more about this in detail, search Dr. Carl O. Simonton. Okay, I hope it's done now. So we will do the meditation. Yes, you will get the recording. Okay, so any questions on the 6 steps, or we are good to start the meditation? Okay, I believe then we are good to start the meditation. So during the meditation, again, you will just follow my instructions. We will do the same thing as I mentioned in the 6 steps. Obviously, we will not do the step number 1, because step number 1 is something that is not related with the alpha level. You will do it every day from this time onwards, every day. Every time you are doing anything, you are practicing any meditation or not, you are doing your or living in your daily life, you are communicating with somebody, you are doing your own work, no matter what you are doing, you will always think positive. No negative, no if. Okay, all right. So why it's hard to understand my voice or my words? uh Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Alvaro, just give it a try. Do the class one more time, and you will see a lots of changes. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. All right. So we will do the meditation right now. In the meditation, first we will go to or enter at our level using the 3-2-1 method, the same way we have entered in the in previous meditations, right? And when you are at your level, you will bring the mentor screen in front of your closed eyes, and on that mentor screen, you will see your present situation. If you want to improve anything that you are going through in your physical body, or maybe in your mind, whatever, no matter what you're going through, you will bring this in your mental screen. You will then just replace it with that you will replace that negative image with something very positive, and you will send healing to that positive image, and you will come back with a faith that this will definitely start working. Okay, we will do the meditation. Find a comfortable sitting position. Now close your beautiful eyes. Keep your eyes closed until I ask you to open it again. Take another slow, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Inhale again. Exhale slowly. Feel safe, feel present in this moment. Now we will enter to level 3, that is a physical relaxation level. So take a slow deep breath, inhale. While exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize number 3 three times. Number 3 is for physical relaxation. Feel that your entire body is becoming completely relaxed. Feel that a flow of relaxation is moving from your head to toe, making every part of your body completely relaxed. Your head is totally relaxed. Release all the tension that you are holding for so long. Your throat is totally relaxed. The flow of relaxation is moving to your shoulders, to your arms, moving to your chest. It's moving down to your abdomen, to your legs, making every part of your body completely relaxed. This is your physical relaxation level 3. Whenever you will just repeat number 3 three times, your physical body will be completely relaxed as you are feeling now. Now take another slow deep breath. While exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize number 2 three times. This is for your mental relaxation. Now bring to your mind any beautiful scene that you have experienced last time and that has made you feel so relaxed. I'll stop talking. You by yourself bring any positive, beautiful scene and enjoy it. I'll stop talking for a few minutes. Beautiful. This is your mental relaxation level 2. By this time, your physical body and your mind is completely relaxed. Now take another slow deep breath. While exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize number 1 three times. You are now at level 1. This is the basic plane level. This is the alpha level of the mind. Now bring to your mind the mental screen of yours. So as we have done, mental screen is a big movie theater screen. So just bring it in front of your closed eyes. Now on that mental screen, see yourself going through the present situation. What you are going through, anything, any pain that you are having in your physical body, anything that you are going inside in your mind, just bring things into that mental screen. See yourself in the mental screen. See yourself going through this. physically, emotionally, mentally. Identify exactly what is happening. How it's hampering to achieve the things that you are meant to achieve. Now, as you have identified the issue, the problem, you have relieved the moment, erase the image from the mental screen. See, the image of the present situation is getting vanished. Now, bring in your mental screen something that you want to achieve. The desired outcome of yours. Just replaced the present situation with the positive thing, the opposite of it. See as if you have achieved the goal. If you were having a pain, see now that the pain got removed completely. Feel that your entire body is completely healthy. Now, with that healthy body, what are the things that you are planning to do? See yourself doing that work. See things in detail, and while seeing, feel it, how you're going to help yourself with the beautiful body and mind that you have achieved now. How you are going to help everybody around the world. How you are going to help the society. See everything in detail, and while seeing things, keep a beautiful smile on your face. A gentle smile helps us to think this in more positive way. Now see from the entire universe, from the galaxy, a flow of blue-white ray is coming. The flow of blue-white ray is coming to your body, energizing your entire body from head to toe. While seeing that on the mental screen, feel in your body as well. Feel that your body is becoming more energized. This is your body's natural state, and your body is meant to achieve that. Now, more you practice bringing the beautiful image of your body in your mental screen, more you reinforce your belief into this, your body's natural healing mechanism will trigger more beautifully. In a moment, I'm now going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you will open your eyes. You will be wide awake. You will feel fine in a perfect health. You will feel better than before. 1, 2, you are slowly coming out. 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes. Be wide awake. Feel fine in a perfect health. Feel better than before. How was it? Just rub your hand. Rub your hand. You have accumulated lots of energy on your fingertips. Just rub your hand fast, 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 and very fast, very fast. And accumulate the energy ball between your hands. Feel that bunch of energy is getting accumulated inside your both of the hands. Now just spread it inside your entire physical body. Beautiful. Okay, so we have fell asleep almost. Amazing. You have entered at alpha, definitely. Okay, so we have understood the effects of stress inside our body. Okay, we have learned how to identify the how it's affecting in our body, and how to identify the stressors and how to release it. Once we know how to identify it, how to release it, now I know from next time onwards we are not gonna accumulate it in our body, right? So we have learned that. We have learned if we are going through anything, how to identify that and how to replace it with a positive image. And believe me guys, this works beautifully. If you want, you can get the book You the Healer from Jose, and this is the most beautiful book on healing that you can get. Okay, just go through it, go through the case studies, the testimonials that have been written. You will get hundreds, or well, not hundreds, thousands of testimonials on that book, You the Healer, and it will make you amazed that how beautifully we can, through the power of our mind, we can heal our body. And obviously it's not that whenever you are doing any any mental level activities, any subjective dimension activities in Silva Method, we say that we always try to balance both the hemispheres of our brain. Our right hemisphere, that is that is actually responsible for all the creative things, all the intuitive things, and the left brain hemisphere that actually affects the logical thinking. So when we know how to balance both the hemisphere of our brain, we can see the genius that we are. Okay, so now when we have healed our body, when we have remove all the mental clutters that we are storing in our mind, we know how to sharpen our focus, we know how to enter at alpha. This is what intuition activation actually calls, right? What is intuition? Intuition is nothing but identifying, just by looking at somebody. I know what the person is going to say. I know how the person is feeling. I know what words of mine can affect the person, and I'll act up accordingly. That's what the intuition is. So let me share my screen. A big apology. We are actually running a bit, I know this time has been passed. So just give me few more minutes. We will wrap up in few minutes only. Okay. Then we will go ahead with the question answers. So as you can see, intuition. What is intuition? Intuition is the ability to understand, perceive, or know something without relying on the conscious reasoning or logic. So we all have experienced it. We all have it in our body. So we all have gone through situations like, might be you have entered inside a room and there are, lots of people inside the room. You just entered inside the room and you started feeling something not usual, something very unusual. It happened, right? Because of the energy, because of the energy that is accumulating inside the room. Or maybe you were thinking about one of your friend, and all of a sudden the friend ends up calling you. Or maybe you are just looking at somebody from back, and all of a sudden the person just turns back and the person is also looking at you. We all have experience like this, right? Or maybe sometimes you are not somehow feeling to go to work. You don't know why, or maybe you're not feeling well. Something is happening in your mind, you don't know why you're feeling that, and you have heard later that the road that you took to, usually took to go to your office, in that road some big major accident has happened. We all have guided through the intuition. We all are dipping to that deeper level of the mind, to that deeper level of consciousness every minute, in every minute. But now what we are doing is, we are spending, as we are spending most of the time in beta, we are somehow losing the connection to going inside that deeper level of the mind where the intuition activates. Now what is the intuition? Like how we feel that, how we can feel this, or how we can just looking at somebody can feel that what the person actually wants to say. because of the energy. You can see me, you can see my physical body, and not this is the physical body of Debalina, right? And along with that physical body, I have my energy body as well. What is this energy body? On the frequency I am vibrating. We all are made up of energy. I'm made up of energy. You are made up of energy. This MacBook where we are doing the meditation, this MacBook is made up of energy. Everything, if we can decay anything with any specific issue or any specific formula, chemical, it will get decayed into energy. That is the concept of atom bomb as well, right? So E equals to mc square. We all know that everything is energy. So if everything is energy, and we all are, we all got created from the star explosion. So if we all are the stardust getting created from that one source, one energy source, that means what? We all are connected. So if we all are connected, we all are energy, then whenever you're meeting with somebody, it's not you as a physical being interacting with that person, it's your energy as well which is interacting with that person's energy. So that is the main concept, not main, one of the main concept behind the intuition, to understand things in much more deeper level. So when you know how to clear the mental clutter, when you know how to stay in the present, you are staying conscious, you are actually know how to dig inside, activate, or actually get connected with the intuition part, get connected with the source energy, get connected with the creator. So we all believe in this part, right? That if we are here, that means we got created from something. So physically we got created, we take birth, and energetically also we got created from a source energy. And in Silva Method, we have a beautiful meditation where we say the droplet of source energy, that we where we say that we are connected with the source energy, and somehow as being the highest intelligent species in this planet Earth, living species in the planet Earth, who has the power to live, being fully conscious, being fully present in this moment, we need to be continuously the co-creator with the source energy. This should be the ultimate purpose of our life, to create the things, be a co-creator. Now, as again, as we are a co-creator, when we can become a co-creator, when we can stay in the present. How? Because if it's the creator with whom we need to get connected, and if continuously in the world things are getting created, that means what? The creator is there in this present moment, right? So if the creator in this present moment and we are in the present moment, we can continuously stay connected with the creator and start taking more cumulative steps, not in a destructive way but in a constructive way. That's what we are meant to be, a constructive in nature. Okay, but you can see wars are happening, accusing we are each other every single time. You know, Silva Method, Jose has written a beautiful thing that we continuously say in the meditations as well. If you are doing any, if you are doing it in the online course that we have in the silvamethod.com, maybe, or if you are taking, if you're going to take any class with us, you will see in the meditation most of the time we say one affirmation that has been written by Jose, that you know irrespective of the ages, consider whole of humanity as your fathers or mothers, brothers or sisters, sons or daughters. Why? It's not something that we should say, it's something that we should feel. When you start feeling that, you will see the world in different perspective. You will start communicating with somebody with a whole new perspective, and in this situation, in this scenario, you see healing will become so beautifully happen, so beautifully possible. Because when you will do case working, when you take a person, when you heal the person, when you scan the person, send healing energy, you will take the person, even in case working, if you have done this, any Silva graduates up there, you know that in the case working, what we take, the name and age and the location of of that person, right? Why we take the age? Because to create a mental picture. okay, that yeah, the person is living in Chicago, the person is 58 years of age, female, so I can create a mental picture of that person, like this the person should look like, right? So when I take a mental picture like this, it should be, so if the age is 58, then maybe the person is can be like my aunt, my auntie, or my mom's age, okay? So if a person is in my mom's age, so how I feel that a person like this is suffering from this age. So you feel it. When you feel it, then you start scanning the person, then you start sending healing energy, you will see the result, okay? So intuition is nothing but understanding a person, being present, understanding a person, the situation through which the person can go through, and how the person is feeling, and then sending a healing energy to the person, okay? uh okay, so today we have talked about stress, we have talked about self-healing, we have talked about a little bit of intuition. Now let me know if you guys wanna do, if you, I believe you, most of you have attended our last session taken by Sam. The session was solely on intuition. So if you haven't gone through it, just let us know. We will share the, the recording of that as well over email. And so today we are not going or digging more deep into that topic, intuition, because why we have talked about healing this much, because until and unless you are not physically and mentally healed, you won't be able to focus on things, you won't be able to concentrate on things, you won't be able to bring that intuitive powers of yours that you already have inside you, okay? Now the most important thing, if you, sure, so what we will do is in the email only, the record where you will get the recording of this, I'll ask team, they will share the recording of the last intuition class as well. This class was beautiful. We have done live case studies as well in that class. So so next thing, how you can learn this in detail. See, in the masterclass, we always try our best to deliver the most of the things that's possible to teach in 1 or 2 hours, right? But you know that it's not possible to teach things in 1 or 2 hours or like that, because whenever you are learning something, you should be learning in detail, like starting from the basic things to heal our body, going to alpha, um, solving any present life situations that we are going through, to get identifying the purpose of ours, why we are here, to connecting back with the source energy. That's why we call the entire course as the Silva Method graduation course. So as when we do graduation on any particular topic, we learn everything possible to learn from this thing, right? So that's why we call this as a Silva Method graduation course. So in the graduation course, you will learn everything that is the most beautiful creation of Jose Silva. And we are very thankful to Diana to still bringing this up and giving us the opportunity to spread the words of Jose to, to the entire world. A very, very, thanks to Gianna. So the next entire Silver graduation system batch, or the BLS, what we call the name of the course, is going to start from this Friday. This is 15th of August. So this is a 6 days course, 3 days Silva Life System, 3 days Silva Intuition System. Okay. And the Silva Life System, what you're gonna learn is, I'd request Sam to share the links of that course as well in that chat. So if anyone is interested. So in Silva Life System, what you learn? In Silva Life System, we are mainly focusing on how to make your life a better version of yours, okay? How to create a new you, what we say. Here you identify, first, obviously, you will learn to relax your physical body, you will learn to relax your mind, you will Sleep like a baby. You will rejuvenate your sleep cycle again. You will learn awake control techniques. So let's say you have to wake up for some time and you are still feeling sleepy, or maybe you have a big presentation to make. You will learn awake control technique. Then you will learn alarm clock technique, the clock exercise, that is waking up without a use of any external alarm clock. So why it's important, as I was telling, that when you're sleeping, you are going from alpha, like from beta you are going to sleep, right? To from beta to you are going to alpha, theta, delta, you are coming back to alpha again. So like this, you are completing a sleep cycle. So in your entire nighttime sleep, what happens? You are completing like sleep cycles like this for several time, right? 7 or 8 or 9 sleep cycles depending on your sleep hours. Okay, now what happens when you use external alarm clock? It's starting buzzing up in between the sleep cycle, because the alarm clock doesn't know, right, that you are in which stage of your sleep. And when the same thing happens on every night, the alarm clock is buzzing, it disrupting your sleep pattern, your sleep cycles, it's affecting your physical body. So everything should be done naturally. In the clock exercise, in the alarm clock technique, what we do is we program our mind to wake up at 5 a.m. and you will definitely wake up at that 5 a.m. Okay, so next you will learn the headache control. So headache control, awake control, or removing the procrastination issue, or maybe you're having stage fear. No matter what situation want to come out, you use any 5-step formula that we have in the Silva method to get rid of that. Okay, next we will learn the 3 fingers technique. I know most of you already know this technique. This is the most famous Silva method technique that we have. Just join your 3 fingers together, and this is a trigger to enter at alpha. You will enhance your focus. You can retrieve your memory to find lost items. You are most of the time you get an example from the Silva graduates of using 3 fingers is to find a parking. Okay, so this is again beautiful technique. Then we have it's not mentioned here, we have 3 scenes technique. So bring 3 scenes and quick solve any problems. Then we have the mental screen visualization. We will learn this in detail, where to exactly at which position your mental screen should be to get more effective results. Glass of water technique for solving any problems. You are confused between multiple options, which option to choose. You use glass of water technique. Then we combine 3 scenes with glass of water technique to energize the glass of water, to heal yourself, to heal others, to heal your pet or anyone. Then we have mirror of the mind. This is the best manifestation technique that I have ever gone through. Then we have the habit control, glove anesthesia. This is for pain relief. And fantastic voyage. This is the beautiful exercise where you will get a out of body experience for the very first time. In this exercise, what we do is we project our mind inside the very small cellular level of ours, and then we go out of the galaxy and we project ourselves exactly out of the solar system. So this is what the Silva life system looks like. Then comes up the Silva intuition system. So in intuition, what you learn is obviously basics of intuition, because in intuition there are so many things to understand before we start learning. That one of the most important is the point of reference. You need to understand the concept very clearly, so you will understand all the theories of all the techniques in detail. We'll slowly go forward, and we will understand the connection with the source energy, the droplet of source energy. So first, the connection establishment should be there, because when we take birth, what happens? We are it has been proven that in the last stages of pregnancy, if the brainwave of fetus have been measured, the brainwave basically stays between 0.5 to 4 cycles per second, that is in the delta level. And when a person passes away, that time also the brainwave frequency stays between that 0.5 to 4 cycles per second. So we come to this physical life and we go out from this physical life through this deepest delta level of the mind, right? So if we are coming out and if we're going through this particular thing, so we call this in Silva method as a delta doorway. So here we'll understand the concept in detail and how to go through the delta doorway to create a connection back with the source energy. Now, when you establish the connection back with the source energy, now you identify what is the purpose of your life. So here you will learn two techniques: seeds of purpose and connection to purpose. So why you are here as a physical life, as a physical being, why you are here in this earth, what is your function. When you see that your purpose of your life and your present work, all these two are in synchronization, things will become very easier for you. Okay, next we will learn the hollow vision technique. Okay, this hollow viewing technique is what we call the mental video, creating a bigger project and the solution and submitting the everything to the other side to get the help and to take it forward. Next, you learn projection into metals, plants, to people. Again, why? To study their energy. Why to study energy? Because when two things are interacting physically, so right now I am here and my bottle is here. Okay, so I am here physically and the bottle of mine is here with me physically. So when I am here and the bottle of mine is here in this room, so my energy and the bottle's energy is continuously interacting as well. You might have seen that whenever you kept something metal outside and it's a big bright sunny day, after 1 or 2 hours you will touch the metal, you will feel it become hot, right? Why? Because it absorbed the energy from the sun. The energy is coming, that is immensely high. So whenever two energies are getting interacted, what's happening is some energy is getting stored inside the metal, some energy is getting radiated from that. So whatever is storing inside that, you can read that by interacting through the mental communication, through the energetic communication. So this is what you're going to learn here: projection into metal, plants, people. Now when you learn to projection into people, you will scan the person from head to toe, identify the blockages and send healing energy to them. Okay, so this is what case working is. And obviously it's not mentioned, you will create your own mental laboratory and there will be your counselors. So whenever you will work on any project in Silva method, whenever we are working on anything, we don't say anything as problem, because as I mentioned that we are not going to use anything negative. So whenever you say problem, something very negative comes in your mind, right? That is problem, I have to solve it. So whenever we are working on anything in Silva method, we refer them as a project. Okay, yes, cancel, yeah. Yes, Chirag. Okay. So you will refer this as a project and you will bring the project in your mental screen and you will start working on that. Okay. So that's all about the, you know, entire Silva graduation course. And obviously after the course, you will become a Silva graduate. You will get certificate, ID card, the soft copies and the hard copies. And obviously before the course will start, you will get the student manual and yeah, obviously all the supports that you're going to get. So what I'll do is, here is my WhatsApp number. I know you already have got all the informations, but still I'm sharing my WhatsApp number. In case of any queries you are having or any confusion or you want to discuss anything with me, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. So in that class, I'll be there and Sam will be there. Okay. We both will be there. Okay. This is not a master class. This will be a complete course, the complete Silva Method graduation course. Okay. All right. So any questions? Anyone is having any questions, confusions, please ask me. Go ahead and ask me. Okay. Course fees. course fees is $799, but obviously, like, let us know if you're gonna if you're gonna invest by today, then the course fees will be $599 for the Silva graduate. The course fees will be approx, I believe, $60. Okay. So if you are a Silva graduate and if you have a certificate of yours or ID card of yours, anything will work. Just connect with us. Drop an email to us either in digital@silvamethod.com or WhatsApp me in this number. Yes, online course, 6 days Zoom course. Just to clear the things first, that for this 6 days course, you will not we will not be able to share the recordings of this course. What is the best part is, if you are, let's say, missing any day or maybe any part, this is a one-time investment. This is the beautiful investment that I can assure that is something that you're going to make for your life, right? And with that investment, you can repeat the course for your entire lifetime, anytime you want to do it. So in almost every month, we are having batches. So once you invest for it, you can repeat almost every classes whenever you want to. Okay. Recordings will not be provided because of two reasons. One is, obviously, this is a Silva Method graduation course, and this is something very official and confidential. And second thing is, Silva Method is what we call the self-mind control method. When you have the recording, we have seen that students have, build the process or build the habit of doing the meditation with that recording, playing the recording and doing the meditation. So when you are doing the meditation with the instructor's voice, what's happening is your mind is actually getting controlled by that voice, right? So what the process should be, you learn the meditation, then you have the manual, go through the manual. Also, you will get a very shortcuts of each and every meditation, like in very short, you will get the steps. So just go through the steps, do the meditation by your own. Then come up with the questions in the next session, or maybe anytime you will have our WhatsApp numbers, you will have obviously the group access, the graduation group access. Go ahead and ask the questions. We are always there to help you guys, okay? Not with the recording. Wow, that's great. But what is the difference between the course that is there in the Mind Valley and that is there in the silvamethod.com is, in Mind Valley, things starts from intuition. So you know the centering exercise, then you go ahead with the intuition part. But until and unless your body is healed, you got a small results, it becomes very tough for people to directly go to the intuition part. So in Jose's, in like, that's why Jose built like Silva Life system first, then Silva Intuition system. Okay. No, I'll say no. It's not a good idea to record, because again, if you are recording it and again you are listening it and doing it by yourself, you are not fully getting control by yourself, your own mind. You are not in the present moment. You are again depending on a voice, no matter it's your own voice or not, or whose voice it is. You are again depending on your voice. Okay, this thing should be, you need to do the meditation by yourself in this moment, being present. Okay, sure. My WhatsApp number is this. My name is Debalina. Who is giving the course? I'll be there in the course and Sam will be there. Total hours of the course. Okay, so every day 4 hours. So all total 6 days. So it will be approx 24 hours, even more than that. So every day 4 hours, and it sometimes exceeds from 4 to 4.5 depending on the interactions that we are having. Okay. Fees for graduates is approx $60. Who are repeating it? Sure, Alvaro. See you in the classes. Okay, so any other questions that we are having? What course would you recommend to start someone who aspires to teach Silva Method to others? Okay, to teach Silva Method to others, obviously the first course should be this graduation course, because until and unless you are Silva graduate, how you can become an instructor, right? To become an instructor, the first thing should be you need to become a Silva graduate. You need to attain a full class graduation course. You need to have your certificate and ID card. Then you repeat the course to build the confidence, understand the questions, because see, the curriculum is vast. So sometimes it feels overwhelming to gather lots of informations in one go. That's why mainly we have divided the class in 6 days. First 3 days we continuously focus on only the life system part, and then we give a break of pretty 5-4 days so that you can practice, okay, then and digest the things that you got through the civil life system, and then move forward and do the intuition part for the next 3 days, and then you have a full month of time to repeat in the next batch. Okay, you have done civil life plus Mind Valley. Okay, so you have done the course from Mind Valley. That is mainly the intuition part. So in Mind Valley, what you have done, projecting into metals, projecting into home walls, right? But here, what you are going to learn is so many different questions, like fantastic voyage that I mentioned. Then what I mentioned was like hand levitation and glove anesthesia for pain removal. Okay, glass of water techniques. So lots of techniques are there, which is not there in any other courses. Okay, thank you. What is the course timings? Yeah, I can understand. Okay, please, like for any queries, like yes, you can. I'll try my best to give the discount if you are doing it in next batches as well. Just ping me. Let's have a detailed discussion. Then we can come up with some solution definitely. Okay, this is my WhatsApp number. Whoever is having any queries or confusion, please ping me. We can have the conversation up there. How often do you take new classes? Because I'll not be able to take this round. No worries. Almost in every month, as I mentioned, almost in every month, we are having batches. So I'll confirm. Just ping me. I'll confirm the next batch dates as well. I believe it's from September first week only, or maybe in the September second week only. We will have the next batch. Okay, so I'll share the next batch dates as well. No worries. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us, for staying with us. It's such a beautiful. Do you give discount to Mind Valley? Just ping me. I'll see what I can do. Okay. Yes. Even all the silver books are beautiful. Like I'd recommend everybody, if you are not going through the course, obviously when you are taking the course through an instructor, obviously it adds lots of benefits, definitely. But if something restricts you to do the course right away, you can even go ahead and get the book, start reading the book, start practicing it, and if possible start doing the meditation classes with us. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, take care. See you in the class. Bye. Okay, which book you recommend? The blue book one, the Silva Mind Control Method. You will just search in Amazon, you will get the blue one. Okay, a small blue book, the Silva Mind Control Method. This is the first thing that you should start with. And if you especially want to focus on healing, go ahead and start with the You the Healer. Okay. All right. Bye. Take care. See you in the class if you're joining, or if you're still not joining. If you have any queries, confusions, just go ahead and message me. I'll always be there to help you guys. Bye. Take care.